Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day you're sitting here watching this. Now, today I was want to sit here and talk about a little bit. How the hell are dishwashers any good? Nah, be honest with me. I don't like dishwashers. I hate them. I thought I wanted one until I got one, and then, until I moved in to a place that had one. And then I don't know if it's just the fact that it wasn't taken care of before I moved in or what the problem is, honestly, with it. But now that I have one, I realize they're not all worked up at what they're all worked up to be, because you pretty much got to wash that whole ass thing before you even do anything with it. Like I've got to sit here and wash my, like I sit here and cook and all this and that. Yes, you're supposed to like rinse it off and all this and that, but like at that point, just add some soap to it. If anything, just use the daggum dishwasher as the thing to rinse your things at this point. Like I feel like if I sit here and put all this water to it, I might as well add some soap if I had to scrub all this stuff off of it already. So since I already had to do all the scrubbing and stuff, if I'm going to do anything with it, I might as well just put it in the dishwasher to, I guess, rinse it. I don't know. No, but I really don't know what the point of a dishwasher is, if I'm being honest, because I feel like I'm doing more work to put it in the dishwasher than actually cleaning it myself. Which I do understand. It's better to get the food and the grime and the stuff off of it before you put it in there. But if I that's the thing. I feel like that's the point of the dishwasher. I might as well just daggum wash it with my hands. Honestly, all I use that damn dishwasher for is a rack to put the stuff that I've done cleaned. And if it's in the dishwasher, it's clean at that point, in my opinion, because I done cleaned it by my hand and all this and that. Yes, I could do something with it afterwards, but like still, I just feel like I'm wasting more time, more water, making my water bill go up more if I'm already having to run the damn water out of the sink, and then I'm having to do this over here too. Like, might as well just put some soap to it and then scrub and then clean. There you are. I don't know. I could be just trying to figure out, trying to be lazy, but at the same time, I don't know. I just feel like I would rather wash by my hands half the time. I don't know. But I do want to talk about this book that I've been reading. And the last time I was talking about this book, is she just moved in and an area talking to. She pretty much called up with a friend and she seen her ex boyfriend and this and that. Well, since then my dogs have got a hold of this book and then they have ripped a page from it, the very front page, and then they've bitten down on some of the pages, which I did pop the fuck out of them. They kind of fucked the front cover up. I don't know if you can see it too good, but like there's some teeth marks right in there, and it's all dented up and everything. Which, yeah, it pissed me off when my dogs did that. I love my dogs, but they would chew on anything, and they don't give a fuck about what you think about it. I would have personally rather had them chew on my personal little journal thing, which I'd have been still pissed off about. But at the same time, this is not my book to get fucked up. This is my old lady's book. She highly she cares about her books very highly, and honestly, I'm reading this book, and I'm kind of a little mad that I have to be even more careful with this book now, because the pages, there are some other just random pages that are just ripped in half and stuff now, and it's honestly, I would backhand the fuck out of them every day just because. But I'm not going to do nothing like that. I understand they're dogs. They're technically still puppies. One's a year and a half. One's I don't know how much, 4 or 5 months at this point. I think. What month are we in? We're in the second. So he was born. He's like 3.5 months at this point. And damn, he's big just to think about it. 3.5 months and he's that big. But so I only got to read a chapter since the last time, because last time I read, actually got to read, I had a full day off, and most of the day was spent cleaning and everything. And I try to read. I want to try to give myself at least a chapter a day, if not more. Which, because these chapters are kind of short, honestly. So I might read 2 chapters at a time if I can, and I want to at least read a chapter a day, because some of these books do have a lot of chapters. Hell, this one has 24 chapters, which technically I could finish the book in 24 days if I give myself that. Which, and some people, they're probably like, oh man, that's just so many fucking days, just especially if you're really into a book. Which, yes, I'm into this book, but at the same time, I personally don't like to read too much. I'm not that big of a reader, but I'm trying to read more personally, just so I can get a feel of what my old lady sees in these books and stuff. Because when I started, when she started, when she was in first, when me and her first met, she was already reading and stuff. And I personally do like the fact that that with the stories and stuff, I like to have my own imagination and stuff. And since I've not been too much into wanting to play the game lately either. So I've been wanting to get into something, honestly. And a lot of honestly, I wish there was more movies out there that seemed interesting to me, because or shows out there, because I've not even personally been wanting to watch any animes or anything that I was into at one point. I love animes. I was watching anime every day and stuff, but it's just I've been getting burnt out on a lot of stuff lately. Especially I can't even want to. I don't even want to watch or play like Fortnite, for example. I love the game. I love Call of Duty. I love pretty much all the games, but I've just burnt out on the genre of shooters right now. And then the games that I do want to play, they have some dumb shit rules that, for example, like I was playing WWE, for example, and which I understand to make the story somewhat better, I guess you can say. They make it to where you have to win in a certain stipulation, or you have to do a certain thing to win. But bro, I won that match. I think I'm going to probably post it. I don't know if I have posted it yet. Honestly, I'm gonna check my channel and see if I have or not. Cause I played a couple weeks ago. I was sitting there playing, and I know on my live stream, because I live streamed it a little bit, and then I stopped playing it for a bit, and then I played it a couple weeks ago, and I tried it again just to see how the game was, like if I could figure out the game better. And then the more, so I was like, it was like My Rise or some shit that I don't even remember. But there was it said I had to like do some combo type thing to win, or it was like a stipulation that I had to do to be able to win, because like if I do this, like I can't just outright win is the thing that gets me. Like them things shouldn't be mandatory in my opinion. Like if I did them, it should give me more points to something. But if I don't do them, don't worry about it. Like let me continue on with my rise, my story and stuff. If I win the match, let me win the match. I love wrestling games. I like fighting games. I love those kinds of games. Every fucking Mortal Kombat that there was, I played through every WWE game that there has been. But the past few of them, I want to say honestly, since the last one that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed was 2018, because every time now when I do hop on the fucking WWE games, because I've looked at all my WWE games, and the most time that I have put on one of them has been like at least fucking 300 hours on the 2018 not Call of Duty, WWE game. And then all the other ones I have maybe 12 hours. And that's the most that I've seen and that was 2023. And hell, the other ones I haven't really put in maybe 2-3 hours, but then still I don't see myself wanting to spend keep buying the next WWE every time, because it's the same as like Call of Duty, or hell, it's like NASCAR and stuff. It's the same game pretty much over and over, but they keep trying to add different things and this and that. And I feel like 2018 probably was my last time that I had sat down and enjoyed it, because I could sit there and make my rise the way I want to. I didn't have to go through and do some dumb shit. Hell, even if I did, I don't remember it. I apparently enjoyed it back then. I didn't apparently hate it. Because now I'm over here like, bro, I'm trying to make my rise, like my rise to fame, but you're over here going to try to make my rise as difficult as possible by making me do these things. Like, hey, I understand. Like, I don't even think I have there's a difficulty. I'm not exactly sure. I do know, like, the older ones, like 2008 stuff, like WWE games, there was like a My Rise type thing, but it was like WWE 24/7 type, and you start off as a recruit, and you try to become the next big star and all this and that, which is cool and all. I loved it, and I wish that it went back to that way. Honestly, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. Now people might not like it, but the game it was just more simple. It didn't take itself too damn serious. Like hell, it felt like a video game. Like it felt like I could get off work and not daggum hate myself when I play the game because like I don't understand these simple ass moves and stuff. Like, bruh, let me just get on the game, beat the fuck out of somebody, and continue on my rise and stuff. Let me make my story the way I want to. I don't want to have to follow some rules to become the best of whatever. I don't know. That's just my opinion about the WWE game, but I don't know. I've played games and it does require certain ways to be able to beat certain things and this and that. But when they force you to do it and they don't allow you to continue on, that's when I start like not liking the game. I might add the clip at the end of this. I don't know. Who knows what I'm about to do? But my point is, I was talking about this book. So I'm thinking. I think I'm only on the third chapter. Damn, more pages were ripped than I thought. Yeah, I'm only on the third chapter, but damn, there's a whole hunk right here. I'm hoping that ain't too important. Yeah, but yeah, the third chapter pretty much was in the past, like second grade, pretty much. It went back into the past, and the whole chapter pretty much talks about how she became friends with Sam, and at first when they became friends, she bullied him a little bit because he was one of those outsider kind of kids, and they didn't seem to. She was like, "Bro, this boy is weird. Why ain't he out here playing with us? We're all on the playground and stuff, but he's over here wanting to read a book." And then they both get sent to the office. Sam pretty much tried to take up for her because they start talking about the book that he's actually reading, and it was I forgot what book it was. It was something with peaches, James and the Giant Peach or something like that, I think. But they start talking more about the book, and they enjoy each other's company a little bit, and then there's some point where she pulls him into the girls' bathroom so that they can sit there and talk, and then they talk for a bit, and then she gets invited to his house at the end of the day. Turns out her parents just don't really give a fuck about her too much. And right there where she was, that's where she found out kind of her love of books. Her and Sam play together. They grow together. They get what do you call that? They make like forts out of the couch cushions and stuff like that. She starts coming over more often, almost every day. His mom, Sam's mom, starts adding more and more stuff to their groceries, like that stuff that's the main character. I keep forgetting the main character's name, honestly, and they done said it plenty of times in this book at this point. Rory, Rory. But Rory likes starts to like love the reading and stuff. They get her a library card. She actually starts reading more and more, and pretty much that's where she fell in love with books. And they just talk about how they were friends and stuff. That's where she stays. A lot of her childhood is right there, and she just talks about how she hated going home, and but she loved staying at Sam's house because it just felt better there. Felt like she was loved there. Felt like there was times that she could sit there and just do whatever she wanted to, without being judged. And at the end of the day, it just made her days better. And honestly, it probably, if it wasn't for that, we don't know how things would have went. But I'm gonna continue to read to find out. And if you've read this book, between the lines, you could probably read this faster than I could. Honestly, I read at a slow level, not even trying to make fun of people. It's just I read super slow. I can read a chapter and I read 10 pages an hour, and this is big print, pretty big print, and honestly, compared to some of the books that my old lady has, and yeah, so far the book's pretty interesting. I haven't gotten too far. Like I said, I'm only on like chapter 3. I just finished chapter 3. I'm starting chapter 4. But I want to say, if y'all, pretty much, my name is Bubba Spit. I sit here and talk about things that I find interesting or cool, or just stuff in general, and then I try to sit here and share it with y'all. And but if y'all found anything interesting in what I said in this video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I want to say, do what you got to do when you really want to do it. Have fun with your life while you can. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Love y'all.